Hey kids, what time is it?
It's time for the Harding Morning News.
Sports, information about meetings, words of wisdom, birthdays, lunch menus await you. And remember, Harding, you are special. Stay tuned for news and commentary.
Good morning, Harding Middle School. Today is Friday, February 28th. I'm Carlisle.
And I'm Jack. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Here are the Harding headlines. Sports, study hall and library expectations, and Project Wisdom.
Let's begin today's broadcast with Abby, who has some news about last night's girls' basketball game.
Thank you, anchors. Even though our Harding Rangers weren't in the Harding Ranger Dome, our Lady Rangers played great. In the 7th grade game, a good game was played by Bryce Binion, Claire Hilton, and Christian Massey. They fought through the first half with great defense. At the end of the first half, the score was 7-5 Avon. They were only 2 behind, but then they fell more behind and couldn't get caught up enough. They ended the game with a score of 22-16, Avon with the win. Now, it was up to the 8th grade to see if Lakewood was coming home with a win. In the first half, the score was 13-8, with our Lady Rangers ahead. In the beginning of the second half, Lakewood had some great defense. Some outstanding performances were put in by Audra Toletta, Olivia Nagy, Kiki Rebar, and Mary Lavelle. They all had some great defense and rebounds. The final score of their game was 26-18 Harding. Go Rangers! Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Abby. Well done. All right, all you fall athletes. Yes, that's right. I said fall athletes. Listen up. Open volleyball is happening tomorrow with Coach Brogan. If you are in the 6th or 7th grade and new to the sport, show up at the Superdome at 10.
If you're in the 7th or 8th grade and you have played before, show up at 11:30. Remember, volleyball season is only 5 short months away. If you're in the 6th or 7th grade and interested in playing football next year, then Monday is a big day for you.
Coach Seathouse and Coach Giberson will be in the cafetorium during your lunch period to hand out flyers about spring football and conditioning. So make sure you say hi to the coaches and pick up the important information. Go Rangers!
This is a reminder to all students. Study hall periods, whether they are spent in the study hall room or in the library, are to be quiet periods of study or reading.
Yes, study halls are not free periods. Please understand the reason for this rule. It is out of respect for your fellow students.
That's right. Your fellow students have an expectation that the library and study halls are to be quiet places for schoolwork or pleasure reading, not to have to endure obnoxious chit-chat or behavior.
Therefore, remember, as these rules are enforced by your study hall monitors and library staff, it is because we need to make sure that other students get what they expect, a quiet, scholarly environment. Finally, if you have a question about these expectations, please see Mr. Sullivan or Mr. Nemo. Thanks.
And now for a look at today's 2:38 forecast, here's Maya in our Weather Center.
Hey Harding, today's weather is 20 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tonight will be 16 degrees with more clouds. Have a good weekend, Harding. Back to the anchors.
Celebrating a birthday today is Catherine Jones. Celebrating a birthday this weekend is Doug Tordesky, Sophia Parker, and Scott Reynolds.
Let's take a look at today's lunch. Pizza taco, green beans, sliced peaches, raisins, roll, and milk. Now here's the great Emilio and his little buddy Harlan with today's Harding Har Har.
Hey, Tanilio, where's the best place to have a hot dog eating competition? A hot dog eating competition? Yes. I do not know. May you tell me? Well, the best place to have one is in a choo-choo train. Back to the anchors.
Thanks for joining us today.
Please stay tuned for today's Project Wisdom message delivered by Mr. Nemo.